Hey Soul Fam, I hope y'all are doing well. So you may have been minding your business, doing really well in your life, and you were spotted. You were targeted by somebody that saw you. This could have been somebody that does not have your best interest, or didn't have your best interest at heart. This was somebody that really caused your spiritual awakening here. This was somebody that you could have even been in another relationship with somebody, or, just like minding your business, doing really well in life. Very bright, shiny star. You are like a light in this world. And you had somebody that did some magic in order to draw you in or draw you into them. It's like maybe this is somebody that you would have never been with before, and maybe you kept questioning, why am I with this person? But you ended up with this person somehow. They got you. It's what I'm picking up is with some magic. And maybe at the time you weren't covered. And you went to this person. This could have even been a friend. Could have been a relationship, though. This person, yeah, very immature. They could have been putting on all the bells and whistles, like trying to be something they're not. It's like really an illusion spell, I want to say. They got you in somehow with this magic, and it was all really good at first. They may have had addictions or addiction problems. Maybe you even slipped into this yourself. Maybe you were partying a little bit. This isn't for everybody, okay? It doesn't necessarily have to be that. And you were wondering why you were with somebody like this. And then they started playing these games. And your vision was kind of distorted around this person. You would wonder why. Why are they doing this? And you would keep going back, but this illusion would be on you, like, what is going on here? You'd question it, and then they'd come back around, and this illusion would be there, and it's like almost against your will, I want to say, that you felt like you kept being drawn in, and it wasn't you that was wanting it. It's like almost, yeah, really against your will. It's because it probably was. This was an illusionist. This was somebody that was very skilled at manipulation and controlling. This could have been somebody that was sent in to be your handler because of who you are, and you didn't even know who you are at that time. But this was all for a purpose as well. The divine knew. It's like you were being used also. Meanwhile, this person is drawing you in and out, and drawing energy off of a very toxic relationship or friendship even. This person was dabbling in a lot of dark spell work behind your back. This is how they do this. Somebody could have problems with their mouth. Or because they are such a manipulator, there's something going on with somebody's mouth. They don't like the fact that you shine brightly. That's for sure. Yeah. Maybe you were doing really well until you got with this person, or you got around this friend. They were draining you. They were draining all your good energy. Yes, and you may have been starting to struggle to make ends meet, living paycheck to paycheck, or money would be running through your fingers and you didn't even know why. It's because this person was heavily manipulating you, manipulating energetically, doing a lot of spell work around you, involving other people, and doing this behind your back. This was a criminal. You may have had a friend that was involved with this criminal as well. You did not know this. You started searching within, asking God, why? Why am I doing this? Why am I going to this person? Why am I hanging out? Why? Why is this happening? But then you kept getting pulled back. It's like there's a lot of fighting going on, or a lot of chaos. A lot of chaos happening around you. They could have had family members that were involved in this, adult children, not necessarily, or children that could have been involved in this. A lot of criminal activity going on. Maybe you didn't really understand this or know what was going on. I just heard a lick. Somebody could be like involved with a lot of street crime. You could have lived with this person. They could have planted people in your environment. This is like a whole handler thing. It just feels like they wanted to see you broke and homeless, but they were thriving off of your negative energy. Exactly. They were thriving off your negative energy, and they were planting people in your environment in order to do this. Or maybe like they would have friends that would befriend you and pretend they were your friends, but meanwhile they're trying to get in your energy to destroy you as well. They could have tried to set you up for harm behind your back. Somebody could have ended up in the hospital. Yeah, this is a very hating ass person. The scales are being balanced in this situation. This could have been an old job as well, or somebody that's involved in a lot of street crimes. Yeah, they're for the streets. They are literally for the streets. They were trying to hold on tight to your energy. This could have been an ex for somebody involved in, yeah, this was an ex for a lot of you that involved a friend or friends or family members that were involved in this. They could have had a lot of people on the side working. Maybe you didn't like their friends, or their friends, something was about their friends. There was a lot of illusion going on around here. It's like they were having you doubt your intuition, running you around. There could have been some like drinking involved, or like a lot of narcotic use here. They wanted to humiliate you. It's like you could have been doing well before, and then all of a sudden your life was crumbling around this person. It was on purpose, and they would make fun of you behind your back. Yeah, for some of you this was a man. It could have been a woman in real masculine energy. They were heavily involved in the underworld. Yeah, this person could be in trouble with the law for plotting and planning your death. For your energy. For money. This is something they wanted. Yeah, they were trying to cause like this illusion about who they were and what they were doing. They had like a whole facade. There could have been a storefront involved. They could have had a business, but they're funneling money, something like that. Yeah. They're involved in some sort of gang activities, but they didn't know you're a whole spiritual gangsta, you know. But nobody can stop what God has ordained for you. And you're here, your services are needed here. So, yeah. Yeah, they planted people in your environment. If this was a relationship, they had friends that would pretend to befriend you in order to get close to you and run some game. Somebody may have been putting something in your drink. There was a lot of spell work involved here. You could have been getting really violently sick out of the blue. Somebody's got some mouth problems, health problems, or you would feel like nauseous or sick around some people. Your intuition was telling you something, your body was reacting. They couldn't unalive you. That's what they were trying to do. For some of you, they were doing that. They couldn't do it. They were disappointed every time you'd come back. You'd come back and you'd be waking up. They could have done something so you would like die in your sleep. That's for some of you. It's awful. But this is being exposed. Like a plan, it could have been like a planned OD or something, a setup of your death. That's for some of you, this is awful. But you overcame this. God, there was divine intervention in your case here. You kept waking up. Then finally that spell was broken and you saw. Like, there was an aha moment one day. You just had it and you stopped. Like, you were meant to go that far in order to trap them. You know? So, and then it was cut. And here you are. Yeah. They're doing some really dark things. I just heard vampire. Walking Dead. They were hell-bent on destroying you. Somebody could have some weird neighbors, or these people are close, or could live close. They're evil. Evil ex. Yeah. There could have been neighbors involved in this. Something about businesses. Fronts. Yeah. Hobby shop. Racketeering. Somebody's gonna get a RICO charge for what they're doing. This is like a criminal organization. Something. Yeah. Your confirmation. This will bring stability and balance into your life. What's happened to you. Your tribe is coming in. And these people are getting caught. Soul family. Yeah, there was divine intervention. And you're experiencing a breakthrough. A major shift is occurring in your life and you're breaking free from limitations. So step boldly into the unknown and trust your breakthrough is leading you to greater freedom. And it is. Period. Yeah. Saved you from your enemies. I call to the Lord who is worthy of praise, and I am saved from my enemies. Psalm 18:3. Yeah. Rock, paper, scissors could be significant. Somebody could be French. Or France could be significant. Somebody could speak French. I don't know. Costa Rica could be significant. Yeah, okay, so I have some names if you're interested. Somebody's a witch or a warlock, or they're involved in that. Somebody could be spying on you through divination. Scrying. This is stalker energy, monitoring spirit. They're still doing it. It's like they can't stop monitoring you. You may not even talk to this person or haven't in a long time. They're still stalking you. Just know things are going in your favor and expect miracles, okay? Because you are a miracle. Okay, the name Russell, Rachel. Yeah. Okay, Anderson, Ashley, Martha, Rick, Barry, Karen, Bridget, Dylan, Mark, Michael, Stephen, William, Cameron, Catherine, Barry. Did I say Barry? Yeah. Anderson. Did I say Anderson? Marie? Edwards? Yeah. Daisy? Churchill? Winston? Something about a SEX cult. A ghost, Pew Pew, could be significant. Somebody could have a boat. The initials MSR. Daisies, or the name Daisy. Sunflowers could be significant. Bonsai. Trees, plants, whatever. Then, yeah. Somebody could be a doctor. Somebody could have been in the hospital or caused to go to the hospital. The name, or Jane Doe or John Doe, could be significant. This was a Jezebel spirit, man or woman. The name Louis could be significant. Yeah, they're getting busted on some RICO charges if they're not already in jail. Somebody is. I love you all so much, soul family. Yeah. Until next time, God bless you.